So today topic, as Joshua told, and voice of customer and customer satisfaction and service recovery. So it is basically all interlinked versus VOC versus customer satisfaction versus service recovery. It is not part of any quality interlinked with quality, but not exact part of this thing. This is just understanding the voice of customer and customer satisfaction and service recovery. So today's the voice, the customer, what is mean by many of might not aware what is the voice of customer and how it will be interlinked with the customer satisfaction and how the service recovery will be happening at the product. So basically, whenever you are designing any product or designing or giving any service to customer, so the first doing work was voice of customer. So the market team, they will research the voice of the customer, what customer really wants and what customer are expecting or what old is looking for the product about aesthetic, function, performance related things. This and all collected by the teams and collected by some social media and collected by some blogs and some internet, some press conference, some data analytic teams will be support for the voice of the customer, and it will be measured by the CS like customer satisfaction. Once we have collected the data and we have put into your product, and once the product has been launched into the market, the customer satisfaction will be measured after that. And finally it is coming to service recovery. So first we will see the voice of the customer. The voice of the customer is basically the structured process, as I told you, the capturing, analyzing, and translating the customer needs, expectation, complaints, emotions, experience, everything. So basically, this voice of customer is not after the sales. It will start before product development, a marketing team, a quality team, a operations team, a sales team, a complete team. They will collect the everything like capturing, analyzing, and translating customer needs, expectations, complaints, customer emotions to the product and experience, and measurable technical and operation requirement. It is simply I can say in one word, VOC is the voice of customer, converts customer language into a engineering language. What I will do basically, guys, so there will be a company peoples outside working in the market, like market team, sales team, and there is a separate consultant who is taking the customer feedback, actually what customers are required. So they will collect all data, and the data will transfer to the factory of design team. Once it has been transferred to design team, the design team will be analyzing the data, and it will be designed according to voice of the customer. So for example, I am a designer of washing machine. So I required input from a market through VOC, from my consultant or from my team. What customers are looking? They want Wi-Fi in the washing machine. They want good colors. They want soft door. They want good shiny drum. So this and all the examples. So this and all, once this data has been collected by the marketing team or sales team or consultant, it will transfer to engineer team. Then engineering will start on working on the product design, how we can expect our voice of the customer. So that means I am telling that is a structured process of capturing, analyzing, and translating customer needs, expectations, complaints, including emotions and experience into measurable technical and operational requirements. Coming to UMS service, before they giving any service, they will collect the data, what customers are looking, what my customer wants. So this and all collect, and they will start a service like calibration, like teaching of 1,000 people teaching quality engineers about metrology, quality principles. This and all they're gathered from the voice of customer. So this is the basic definition of voice of customer. Going to another slide. So, for example, what is mean by voice of customer? Let's take automotive industry experience. Uh, Customer statement: the car make too much noise at high speed. So this is one of the voice of customer. The brake response feels delayed. When customer pressing the brake, it's get delayed. AC cooling is not effective in summer. The informatic system hangs sometimes. These are the customer voice, but there are emotional and subjective. So before doing any kind of the product, a car, washing machine, or aerospace, or any kind of phone, they will research the data, what have has been happened in the previous project, and what is the current trends going on in the market, and what actually looking by the customer. This is one of the example. So going into this next step in this voice of customer, how the custom data has been collection. There is a different methods are there. So first step in the VOC source, first customer survey. What is mean by customer survey? Like NPS, Net Promoter Score. Whenever we are going for service, any kind of service like automotive or home appliances or any purchase you are doing at the office, there will give one link to you to survey the service. So whether your service is good or whether your service is bad, whether your staff reacted very professionally or not, whether technically problem has been solved, whether economically or cost related things is okay. These forms, what are the forms will filled by the customer, it will go to voice of customer. So based upon this data, where the customer has been disappointed enormously, the engineer will be analyzes the data. This is the first kind of data collection in VOC. Second thing, warranty claim data. Warranty claim data is nothing but what part failing at what time, what parts are majorly affecting my customer, and this data will be analyzed by engineering and it will go to design team accordingly to that claims. The dealer, the designer will be design the product, coming new product. And coming to dealership service complaints, whenever the factory is supplying product to the dealership, there is any complaints from the dealership. Why? Because dealership is directly handling the customer, and dealership will capture the customer points like customer want this, customer want that, customer want this color, customer want this specification. So that feedback complaints will go to the engineering team. And obviously everyone knows it's a social media review: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, blah blah blah. And the road test feedback. Road test feedback, once we have doing in the factory 100 percentage of the vehicle, once it's go to dealership also will do the road test along with the customer. For example, if you want to buy the car, you taking a trial for to check comfort, to check steering, to check crash pad, everything. That time what and all feedback given by the customer, it will collect by the dealership and it will give it to the factory team. And coming to call center records, everyone knows, everyone having their service call records like product wise, like automotive, home appliances, etc. And that data also they will give. JD power reports means it is just filling the reports, whatever we're giving the feedbacks and reports. This and all source voice of customer. It is not one platform. There is a many platforms to collect the customer data like NPS, claims, media, blah 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 things. Basically, we need to be understand what customer is required really, guys. So this is the first step in the VOC. And coming to second step, translate VOC into critical to quality. What it is mean critical to quality? Once the captured, the design engineering will the capture the customer voice. For example, one customer say too much noise at 120 kilometer per hour. So too much noise means customer is not feeling good. It's irritating maybe that noise. So engineering transaction will be cabin noise level greater than 72 dB at 120 kilometers, wind noise from the door ceiling. They will analysis and they will convert as a CQT. Now it is become a measurable thing. So before any products goes, new products go into market, a design engineer and manufacturing team, quality team will ensure that the noise should not be greater than 72 dB. So these things and all, it will be converted as into the engineering translation. That what translate VOC into the critical to quality. Noise is critical to quality. If any appearance like a color issue, like any small changes, it not to be a critical to quality. It is critical to quality always safety, noise, and major airbag functions, and critical to quality. Critical to quality is equivalent to critical to customer. So if that thing fail, customer will feel unhappy and maybe safety related things. So this is the collecting the feedback and sending to design team and translate VOC into security, critical to quality, guys. And coming to step 3, so root cause analysis and process control. Whenever you are getting some VOCs recording about complaints, brake delay, so the VOC data shows 18% complaint from SUV segment, mainly from hot climate reasons. So engineer team will investigate brake fuel evaporation at the high temperature, pure calibration in ABS model. So they will take the corrective action as change brake fluid specification, recalibrate the software, update supplier specification. This VOC drives design improvement. See how your voice of the customer will help a designer and engineering team. So here the calibration, already you guys are aware, UMS is doing the calibration part. They are doing reverse engineering part. These things and all UMS doing the service. In this case, if UMS got any issue, they will do the root cause analysis and they will do the process control. The same way in the factory, you need to be convert the VOC into a design improvement, and design improvement should be converted as to market, and market need to be studied as a customer satisfaction. We will see in upcoming slides. This is the step 3, guys. And coming to step 4, once we have track complaint, everything once we have done, we need to again track complaint reduction, whether it has been reduced or not. For example, CO VOC is at 10 points, whether it has been reduced or not. We must monitor the warranty cost, measure repeat purchase rate. For example, if ABC Motor Company reduce the brake complaints by 40%, it directly reduce warranty cost and improve brand test. Basically, what you guys need to simply understand, VOC should be collected before product design stage. So they will collect the data to different type of portals. From the data to they will convert as a VOC to translate into critical quality. Once they have designed, and it will be controlled by the process and tested by the QC and measurable components. Once it has been tested, the closed loop, the loop has been closed completely. For example, noise, these things, that things, and all completely closed. This is the step 4. We need to close. And coming, why this important understand in the automotive, VOC is not only about compliance; it include comfort expectations, safety and fuel efficiency expectation, interior aesthetic, driving feel, and technology future. So basically, customer want, for example, in home appliances and all, based on the customer voice, they're given the Wi-Fi in the washing machines, and they're giving the auto door systems, and they're giving autonomous opportunity in the washing machine. Coming to automotive, based on customer voice only, the fast chargeable portals has been given, and the different navigations and different type of features and different type of brake systems and different type of technology has been developed one through the voice of customer, collecting the data from the customer and improving design. So this is basic expectation, safety, fuel efficiency, interior aesthetics means interior inside the car, how should be crash pad color, how the audio should be looks, and how the cluster will be looks, and driving feel and the technology features. This was very very important VOC. This is very strategic driven improvement in any manufacturing sectors, even in service also they are doing right now. Before UMS introducing any service, they will collect the voice of customer from the peoples around across the zone, and they will improve the services. Same in across the zone, automotive, aerospace, pharmacies, and everything. So going to next slide, it is interlinked to customer satisfaction. How the VOC You have in phase one, you have done at factory level. You collected the data, you analysis the data, you have improved the design, you close with the systems, you have process logs, and you close with the systems. How a factory, a service will measure the customer satisfaction. So this is the main important topic. Basically, what is the customer satisfaction? The customer satisfaction is the degree to which a product or service meet or extend the customer expectation. So I am buying a car, I am buying a Hyundai car. In automotive, satisfaction is not just about a delivering car, it is about a delivering reliability, safety, comfort, trust, and ownership experience. So everyone paying so much amount to get a product like car or phone or laptop or any home appliances products, any kind of luxury products. Basically, we are looking for reliability of the product and safety and comfort and trust on the brand and the ownership experience. So this is basically the customer satisfaction definition. And going to second slide, what customers really means in automotive. If you're buying any car, what you look, a product experience, first of all, a car should be good, a paint should be good, a crash pad, a seat should be cushioned, the airbag should be there, blah, blah, blah things. This is a product experience by the human nature. And once, this is main service experience. So once my car has been drive 10,000 kilometers, in my city there is a service center is there. In my town there is a service center is there. If it is there, how many years the spare part support will do by brand? These things and all you need to be look before buying a product. And coming to ownership experience is nothing but cost of the spare parts, time, how much time they will take, and how they will carry you after buying the product. Are they giving any free service to you first 10 kilometers like that? This and all the ownership experience. Whenever you're going to buy a car, these three principles are very important. A product experience, a service experience, and the ownership experience. It's all interlinked. Product experience, it should be collected by VOC data, improved by the design and controlled by the process, and it came to the market. So the product is, so based upon your voice, the product has been designed. So it's fine. Coming to service, what is meant by service? For example, I buy a car, I run 10,000 kilometers, my part has been failed. So in your town there is a service center is there for Hyundai. If it is there, how much they will cost? It is a ownership experience are there. So these things and all you need to be look and care. If coming to UMS giving the metrology service to the customer. For example, ABC company, UMS giving the service. In what customer is looking, the service should be very good. The technology, the metrology, the calibration instruments and all should be very good. If there is any problem, how the UMS will give the service? So UMS will tell sometimes, as per their policy, they will tell we will give the guarantee for first 6 months or first 3 months. This are all the ownership experience. This you are giving a commitment to the customer. My service will not fail first 6 months or first 1 year. So this and all are the customer expectation. A customer can achieve a product experience, service experience, and ownership experience. Then only a customer is fully satisfied. And coming to satisfaction formula, this is a basic fundamental formula. If performance is greater than the expectation, the customer is very happy, like how you're seeing in the photo, is very happy. If the performance is equal to expectation, just what customer is expecting, the performance is the same. He is the satisfied customer. If customer expected less than the performance, customer will be dissatisfied. For example, in this case, UMS giving a calibration service. So they're giving a good service. They're doing calibration. They're using very high technology machines for the calibration, and they're doing very high measurable gauge R and R bias accuracy precision system. So customer is expected greater than the performance. So from UMS service, the delighted customer is very happy. So UMS service is promoted, and cost will be promoted, and company brand will be promoted, and more customers will come. If performance is equal to expectation, okay, it will go. It will not extraordinary, it's ordinary satisfaction. So if performance is less than the expectation, if customer is dissatisfaction, then automatically it will degrade your business in decline trend. So this why the voice of customer is interlinked with the customer satisfaction. Once you have the product has been launched and how it has been measurable, customer satisfaction. This is a satisfaction formula. And going to second, why customer satisfaction is critical in automotive. As I told you, one dissatisfied customer influence 10 positive buyers. So, for example, I buy a car. For example, cooling issue, noise. I will tell 10 to 20 people this car is not good, the cooling is not good, the condition is not good, noise will come. How the people will influence according to that? Oh, Naveen told this is not good. So Naveen told this guy, it will be all influence. I told 10 people, that 10 people will tell to another 10 people. It's completely decline your brand. And social media influence complaint. Whenever you have feel any issue, you immediately post in LinkedIn, you highlight in media. If you go, if really safety, you can go up to legal also. And pure CSR affects dealership in incentives, and obviously it will affect the incentives for dealerships and brand ranking impact and the market share. So these things and all it will be when my customer is dissatisfaction, these things and all will be collapse. High satisfaction rates, what I told, repeat purchase, they will buy. If I buy, hey, wow, this car is amazing, amazing cooling, the draining function, that one, this, the noise is good, the aesthetics is good. I can tell the people's come, another 10 people. So Naveen told this is good, that buy, the 10 peoples will buy, the 10 peoples will tell to another 10 peoples, and brand loyalty, lower warranty cost, higher resale value, and strong dealership relation. This is the thing. If customer is dissatisfied, your brand, your reputation, your intentions, your brand ranking, everything will pay off. It will go declined. If this is a higher satisfaction, you will get multiple purchase, you get brand loyalty, low warranty cost, higher resale, stronger dealership, everything, every thing you will get through customer satisfaction. So a product, whenever you launch a service, whenever you're doing, the customer satisfaction is must. After that cost, after that anything. First quality will comes always from customer. Customer will expect quality, quality, safety. So whoever, wherever, whatever product, service, process, anything, it will be a high level. There is no negotiation in the process, and there is no negotiation in the performance, and there is no negotiation in anything. So this what's the customer satisfaction. And link between, as I told, the link between VOC and customer satisfaction. As I told, VOC, voice of customer, identify the expectations. Okay, customer want this, customer want that, customer want this specification, customer want that specification. So everything, it will take VOC, identify the expectations, and you collected data, and it has been designed. The customer satisfaction measures whether we met them or not. So it is interlinked. VOC is the expectations, and customer satisfaction measures whether we met them or not. So this was basically a VOC and customer satisfaction. For example, I can give, so UMS giving a calibration, new calibration service to market, like automotives, home appliances, or pharmacies. What UMS will do, they will collect data. How many customers are there? How many brands are there automotive in Chennai? So they will create a project of VOC, and they will collect all data. So how many brands are there? How many OEMs are there? How many tier ones are there? How many tier twos are there? How many tier threes are there? What they require actually? Really everyone required calibration. So they will reach out of companies, sir, what you are expecting, what you want, how frequently you want the calibration. So they will get all data, they will map. This is called VOC expectation. So my customer wants this type of calibration. My customer wants this type of machine I need to use. So these are all expectations. How that VOC has been converted as a customer satisfaction. So in this case, UMS will measure the customer satisfaction. After the UMS staff will call OEMs and Tier 1 and Tier 2. Sir, whether we met your specification, whether you are happy with our calibration, whether you want any additional support from us, whether you received NABL certification on time, is everything is clear? This is the customer satisfaction. Once the customer is satisfied, customer is applaud, very good approach. Hey, UMS, I am very happy for your calibration. The certificates is good, the calibration is good, the measurement is coming good, everything good. That company, OEM company will promote to another company. Hey, there is a UMS company. They will do fantastic calibration. So this is how the VOC and customer satisfaction will influence to other OEMs and other cities and other countries, another world. It will influence your brand, it is influence your service, and enormously it will increase your business. This is what VOC interlinked with customer satisfaction. Now, a final statement. The vehicle may pass all inspection, but only the customer can satisfy it as satisfactory. Coming to EMS, EMS done all type of calibration and ABL calibration. They have done certifications, they have done everything. But UMS cannot certified. They cannot itself certified a customer is satisfied. It will only tell by customer. The OEMs will tell about UMS, not UMS. The example I have mentioned over here, a vehicle may pass all internal inspections in factory, but only the customer can certify it as a satisfactory. Okay, guys, understand? So this is the basic interlinked with VOC and customer satisfaction. So now coming to service recovery. What is meant by service recovery? This is very interesting topic, guys. Service recovery is a systematic process of responding to a service failure in a way that restores customer satisfaction, trust, and confidence in the brand. Service recovery is the action taken after something go wrongs to win the customer back. This is important, but this is a reactive subject. This is not a proactive. What is meant by reactive and proactive? Proactive means before identifying customer voice, implementing before, and achieving through customer satisfaction. This is a proactive. Reactive means once the failure is happened, that time I mean supplier who are designing the product, they will do the reactive method. For example, UMS doing the calibration. Once, so what is meant by service recovery? Once if there is any issue in the service recovery, then UMS will react for that issue. So this is one kind of bad approach. But once it's came, if there is any issue, how you are responding back to customer is very important. Why it's exist? Still service recovery, still current market also the recovery is there in automotives and some services and some products, etc. Why it exists? No company is 100% error free. Maybe the small errors will be there, maybe some small bugs will be there, products may be failed, delivery may be delayed, service may disappoint. What differentiates strong companies from weak ones is how they respond after failure. That response is called service recovery. For example, you buy a car, you buy a new brand car. So unfortunately, you required the airbag unit. Unfortunately, the delivery the non-bag. I can tell in simple example. You booked iPhone 17 Pro Max in Flipkart. Okay, they deliver you iPhone 17 base model. This is what disappointed, wrong delivery. So once the wrong delivery, what you feel bad. I ordered something, it came something. What is this? So you immediately raise a complaint. Whenever you raising the complaint, how the Flipkart or Amazon or any service company, how they approach you, it's that response is called service recovery. Coming to clear definition of the service recovery, a Flipkart acknowledge a problem, apologize sincerely, fixing the issue very quickly, compensating if required, following up to ensure satisfaction, prevent reoccurring. In this case, what they will do, you received a wrong phone. Flipkart person will agree the issue. Yes, we dispatched the wrong phone. We are apologize very sincerely. So immediately they will pack a new phone and they will deliver it. If cannot able to deliver it, they will compensate. They will refund you or something. Once they refund you, they will ensure. They will call, sir. Unfortunately, we are so sorry, sir. We have delivered the wrong phone to you. So it is our mistake. They will follow to ensure the satisfaction. They will apologize if they send any wrong products, and they will internally they will preventing the reoccurrence. How it be wrong delivery went. They will analysis and they will close. It focus on the customer emotion solution, not just a technical correction. He got a phone wrong. Okay, technically it's wrong. They will see at their factory, but in with the customer, they acknowledge the problem, they apologize, fixing the issue quickly, compensate if required, follow up, ensure satisfaction. Simple automotive example: customer buy a new car within a 1 week, the AC stops cooling. Repairing the AC is a technically fix. Again, customer care, calling the customer, apologize, provide quick service, offering free service coupon, and following up is equal to service recovery. This is a different of emotion restoration. So this is the basic definitions and acknowledgements of the service things. So this was all are interlinked. Why VOC is interlinked with customer satisfaction. In case if there is any major issues, they will do immediate services to the customer. They will not delay. Immediately fix. In automotive, sometimes they will recall the cars due to some bugs in software, due to some issues in cooling. Immediately they will recall. Immediately they will inform to the state government. So this call center we are recall. They will call customers. Please leave your car at service center. There is a issue, and they will give immediately new car or compensate or repair any kind of things they can do. They will acknowledge the issue. This is called the service recovery. So coming to final this thing, VOC and customer satisfaction. Hope you guys understand what is VOC. Capturing what customer says, feels, and expect translate into actionable improvement. And coming to customer satisfaction, measuring whether the product or service meet exists at the customer satisfaction, and service recovery, what turning a service failure into a positive customer experience to restore trust and loyalty. So these all are interlinked. VOC at phase one stage, and it is a measure stage. If anything wrong, it will be overlooked over here. So maximum the top of companies like Hyundai, Kia, Toyota, Benz, BMW, therefore they will clear all issues over here. VOC and CS. They will identify, they will improve, and they will calculate the risk, and they will improve in VOC, and they will measure through what and all here issues captured. They will measure through customer satisfaction, and it is a continuous improvement, guys. It will not stop in one product. Whenever they're doing a new product, any kind of new product, any kind of new service, for each new product, they will capture the same VOC. And it's after once, sorry guys, once it has been designed, it will be measured through CS. In case if there is any failures, it will run as a service recovery. So hope you guys enjoyed the section. If you have any questions, you can ask me, guys. Hello. Hello, Joshua.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, guys, any doubts?
Good evening, sir. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, so most of the points we have talked about only automotive sector. So how
Yeah.
other sector people should approach this? So I am actually in logistics. I was previously in manufacturing.
Okay.
So how I should approach something like this for voice of customer?
So, basically, why I took automotive experience, it is a wide scenario and wide, very, 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 very carefully it has been designed in automotive. In other sectors, like in logistics kind of thing, you need to be, like I told the example, like a Flipkart and Amazon, whether you are delivering the correct product, whether you are delivering the correct material or not. In your case, the voice of customer is only how badly logistics has been reported previously, whether there is any late delivery, whether there is any late supply chain, whether the cash has been correctly received from the customer. So these all cases you can collect from the voice of the customer. Voice of the customer is nothing but your previous what you have supplied the goods of supplier or any customer. You need to take data from them, and you need to be collection the defects, what's happening, last 2 years, what data is telling. So these all things you need to be take and you need to be analysis and you need to be put it into your logistics work. Joshua, thanks for your time. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining, guys. We will see you next
Thank
week.
you so much, sir. Thank you for this
Thank
session.
you.
And
Thank you.
you guys can put feedbacks. Any feedbacks, you can put feedbacks in this
Okay.
form.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Joshua. Thank you. Thank you.